If you've been studying too hard or working too much, then these riddles are your well-deserved break. And the first one of you that gets all of them right will also get a special mention in my next video. So don't forget to include the hashtag ChetChatters when you answer the riddles in the comment section below. Hey, this is Chetna and you're watching ChetChat. Do check out this content as a podcast on Skill Up with ChetChat, exclusively on Spotify, where you can listen and watch on the go. Now, let's get going with our riddles. At number 1, a man was telling some of his stories to his grandchildren. He says, when World War I was on the verge of ending, I was awarded for my bravery, for I had saved a group of my men. He coughed and then he added, when we were fighting in northern France, an enemy soldier threw a grenade at us, and before it could explode, I picked it up and threw it away. And for my act of bravery, right before the war ended, a general gave me a sword engraved with the words, awarded for display of bravery and heroism in World War I. Hearing this, one of the grandsons said, Grandpa, this is not a true story. It can't be true. The truth is that it was not. But how did the grandchild know? Pause the video and think about it. Well, the answer you got was right. The word World War I could not have been engraved on the sword. This is because, well, the Second World War had not yet happened then, and nobody knew that it would happen as well. So we have a bragger grandpa. Riddle number 2, pen and papers ready, comments ready. You have 2 buckets of fresh tap water. The temperature of the water inside the first bucket is 25 degrees Celsius, while the water inside the second bucket is 25 degrees Fahrenheit. You drop a coin into each bucket. The height is the same from which you're dropping the coin is the same, the speed is the same, they hit the water at the exact same time in both the buckets. Can you predict which coin will touch the bottom of the bucket first? Come on, quickly, I'm waiting for your answers. The answer is the coin in the first bucket will fall to the bottom first. At 25 degrees Celsius, water is a liquid, while at 25 degrees Fahrenheit, it turns into ice. Riddle number 3. There are 10 people in a room. They are standing in a circle so that every single person can see everyone else and the entire room. Now, you're supposed to place an apple in such a way that all 9 of them can see it except 1. Where do you place that apple? Where could it be? Quickly, the timer is going on, so quickly type your answers. I'm waiting for them. There is no need for any secret place to fulfill the condition of the riddle. Just place that apple on the 10th person's head and everyone else will be able to see it except that person. Riddle number 4. There's a patch of grass in the lawn. Every day, the patch doubles in size. If it takes 10 days for the patch to cover the entire lawn, how many days did it take to cover half the lawn? I will never let my lawn get this grassy though. What are you thinking? Time is running out. I'm waiting for your answer. The answer is, well, if it doubles every day, then the lawn must be half covered on the 9th day, so that it doubled to the next day. The 10th day, it became full. Okay, get ready. Riddle number 5. There are 5 bags of gold and all look identical, and each has 10 gold pieces in it. One of the 5 bags has fake gold in it. The real gold, the fake gold, and all the 5 bags are identical in every way, except that the pieces of fake gold each weigh 1.1 grams, and the real gold pieces each weigh 1 gram. You have a perfectly accurate digital gram scale. The catch is that you can use it only once. So how do you find out which bag has fake gold? Think. You can only use the scale once, one single time. Comment with your answers before we move on. Okay, here's your answer. First, number all the bags as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, take 1 gold piece from the first bag, 2 pieces from the second bag, 3 from the third bag, 4 pieces of gold from the fourth bag, and 5 pieces of gold from the fifth bag. Now wait. Now if the final weight on the scale ends with 0.1, then the first bag had fake gold. If it ends with 0.2, then the second bag has fake gold. And you got the trend. If it ends in 0.5, you know that the fifth bag had fake gold. So there you have it. One single time on the digital scale, and that was so easy to catch the thief. Okay, so how many of you are getting all your riddles right? And we're quickly moving on to riddle number 6. James Bond was relaxing in his hotel room on his bed when he heard a knock at his door. Bond opened the door and saw a beautiful woman whom he had never seen in his life. She said, "I'm so sorry, I thought this was my room." She was just about to leave the room when Bond takes out his pistol and asks the girl to stop. The riddle is, what made Bond suspicious of the girl? Come on, all you Sherlock Holmes, where are the answers? Why is Bond suspicious? The answer is Bond got suspicious of the woman as no one ever knocks on their own door at the hotel, right? Simple, wasn't it? Riddle number 7. NYPD officer Mr. John and shop owner Mr. Barn are in quite a predicament. A psychopath who calls himself Simon is detonating bombs all over New York City. John and Barn find another bomb in Central Park, and to disarm it, they need to solve Simon's riddle. The bomb is in a briefcase with a precise electronic scale. John and Barn have a 5-liter jug and a 3-liter jug. They're standing next to a fountain where they can take as much water as they want. They have 5 minutes to put one of the jugs on the scale with exactly 4 liters of water in it, or the bomb will detonate. How do you get exactly 4 liters of water into one of the jugs? Sounds tricky to me, and I leave it to you to save the city, but type your answers quickly. Answer. Now first you fill the 5-liter jug. Empty the 5-liter jug into the 3-liter jug. What you left with? 2 liters in the 2-liter can. Now throw away all the water from the 3-liter jug and take this 2 liters which was in the 5-liter jug, put it into the 3-liter jug. Now what do we have now? We have a 5-liter jug which is empty and the 3-liter jug which has 2 liters of water. Now fill the 5-liter can and pour it into the 3-liter jug. What will happen is that 1 liter space will get filled up and what will be left here is 4 liters. Hooray! We saved the city. Riddle number 8. 2 friends, Honey and Mary, went for a walk. Suddenly it started to rain very heavily. The girls looked at a house that was seemingly abandoned and they decided to stay there till the rain stopped. When the rain stopped, the friends were dry, but they were hungry. So they set off in different directions to find some fruit. Honey found an apple tree. She was so happy that she immediately ate the apple. All of a sudden, she magically turned into a tree herself. Half an hour later, Mary arrived there in her search for her friend, and she heard somebody say, "Your friend just turned into a tree. You must find out which tree she is if you want to bring her back, and you have only one chance. If you get it wrong, your friend will remain a tree forever." Mary was terrified. How will she find out which tree was her friend? Well, there must be some trick. You can't just leave your friend there as a tree, can you? Think, and start typing before the answer comes on. Since it had been raining, all the trees in the forest had to be wet, except the tree which was Honey herself, since she had turned into a tree after it had finished raining and she was dry herself. Well, how many of you got the answers right? Come on. Personally, I like the mathematical riddle of the 5 liters and the 3-liter jars the most. But tell me which one was your favorite riddle, and also tell me how many riddles you were able to crack. And now I'm going to end this video with a small silly riddle for you. I am something to make you think. I am something to make you know. I am something to which the answer you might never know. What am I? Okay, the answer is I am a riddle. Okay, happy watching. Make sure you press the subscribe button and the bell icon too. And see you next Friday.